Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Din, and today we're not going to cook Indian, we're going to cook a sourdough bread, and this is how I do it, and it took me a long time to learn it. First, get 200 grams of your starter mix. You can find how to make the starter in other videos, there's plenty around. Anyway, add 2.5 teaspoons of salt to 650 grams of water and mix that well so there's no lumps or anything. Then get 1 kilo of all-purpose flour. This flour's got 12% protein, which I find is very good. Put all of it in and with a spoon mix it and incorporate it all together. Once you've done this, use your hand to give it a knead for a minute or two. Just bring it all together. Then get yourself a plastic container, make sure it has a lid, and place the mixture in the container. We're going to keep this mixture for 1 hour, then we'll come back to it and put some water on your hand. It'll stop the dough sticking to your hand, and this is the stretch and fold. Now this stretch and fold, we have to do it and repeat it 6 times every half an hour. Then you leave it overnight, and in the morning this is what it should look like. Get yourself a bowl like this, or you can use any bowl with a cloth in it if you haven't got these type of bowls. Sprinkle it with rice flour. Sprinkle it well because we don't want the mixture to stick. Take out your dough mixture. We're going to make 2 loaves with this. If it's hard to get out, use like a spatula or scraper, they call it. A bread scraper, that's the best name for it. Take it all out. Try not to break it up too much. Try to get it out in one go. This is going to make 2 loaves of bread. Get some flour, put it on your hand so it doesn't stick, and make sure that you've dusted the surface down as well. It's very important so it doesn't stick to the surface. Cut it in half. As you can see, it's stuck to the surface a little. Not to worry, we're going to just move one section apart while we do the other section. This is the tricky part. This will take you time to learn how to do it. It took me ages, so you know, I'm no expert, but I've learned how to make this sourdough bread and it comes out perfect now, so be patient. That's it, flap it over. Now pull it towards you, tucking it in, a bit like rolling a cloth, making it tight. Then pull it towards you gently. Try not to rip the dough. gently. That's it. You're using the traction of the surface to bring it towards you, and you're tucking it in slowly. This will take you a while to learn, so I wouldn't worry too much, but take your time. Then basically you want to put the top side down, then cover it with flour so it doesn't stick while it's rising. Then repeat the process with the other one. Once you've done this process, get yourself a cloth and cover the bread. Now it needs to rise double or a little bit more. This stage will take anything from 1 to 2 hours depending on the temperature of your room, so keep an eye on it. So once it gets to this stage, as you can see, it's doubled in size. You're ready to bake. Half an hour before you bake, make sure you have your oven on at the highest temperature. I've got it on at 275. Use gloves like I have, it's much easier and safer as well. Get yourself a piece of greaseproof paper and a plate and a blade, as you can see. The blade is to score the bread, to give it a design and also let the steam out. So get yourself a plate, large plate, put it on top, then put that on top of the basket and turn it upside down. Give it a tap, there you go, it comes out in one go, that's perfect. Get yourself a blade and cut it quick, like so. Don't drag it, try not to drag it. That's it, just cut it there. Deep cuts, don't worry about it. That's it, nice and deep, at least 1 centimetre deep, or maybe a little bit more. Remember the gloves. The pot is very hot, it's been getting hotter in the oven, so remember it's very hot. See, this is a Dutch oven. This is what you need to invest in if you want to make this type of bread. You can find them on Amazon. So once you've put the bread in the Dutch oven, spray it with water and put the lid on it. That's it. Now after 10 minutes, turn it down to 245 and bake it for half an hour. Then take the lid off and bake it for a further 15 minutes. And that should do it. You have lovely crusty bread. Perfect. There you go. Nice bread. wait a couple of hours at least before you cut into it, because hot bread is not good. It's very doughy and chewy. So, and there you go, nice slices. To prove my point, you can make it. A few days later, my wife had a go, as you can see, and her bread came out perfect as well. I had to give her a bit of coaching, but this was her first time she made it, and she followed my instructions. There you go. So I hope you try this recipe, because it is very nice bread, and after a little while you'll find that you'll get it right as well. But you will have to have a few mistakes first, so don't worry too much about it. I was just showing her there just to how to do it. So. With a little help, hopefully now she will become an expert making bread. As this was her first time, they came out really well, as you can see. Lovely. Please give it a try and let me know in the comments how you got on.